where you can hear like the clicks of my mouth because I'm trying not to do that. It's kind of gross when that happens.
You're trying not to produce an ASMR audio track for me right now.
Not unless you're doing an ASMR track right now, in which case I could do soft spoken, maybe whispering, gentle whispering.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, I just watched some pet play
Okay.
ASMR. I was like, this is getting a little kinky, but I'm not turned on. I just feel very peaceful right now.
Was it like
It was
dogs
grooming
making noise,
you.
like,
No, it was you were the dog, and she was grooming you in a pet salon and like trimming your fur. She'd be like, "You are so cute and patient." I was like, this is a little bit weird even for me, but
Okay, so the question, the prompt for this project is about alter egos. So I've been thinking about Pride. I've been watching Queer Eye. I've been watching RuPaul with my roommates and roommate, specifically David. Oops, I hit a button, but it's fine. Train of thought. So last night we were watching these like super amazing and sometimes a little bit androgynous music videos, and I was just thinking about Pride, like the month of Pride, and what it means to sort of be your authentic self during this month, and how excited I got the other night. I went to the climbing gym and it turned out it was Pride night. So they had two DJs who were both in drag, and they had like Cheer New York come. It was a cheerleading group, and they were just like bumping music, including that track. You remember Valentina? I think I made you watch this video of her doing a lip sync for Your Life from a couple seasons ago, and she wouldn't take off her face mask when RuPaul asked her to. Mm-hmm. So they played the song that she lip synced to, and I was just like, you know what? This is so fucking cool. Like, other people have other sorts of parades and stuff for their subcultures, and my subculture is like free vodka and rainbow sunglasses and drag queens and DJs and everything like that. And I was just like really excited about that. And then last night I was watching these music videos like, oh my God, I want to be a music video star. Like, I wish that I put myself out there like Hannah Hart, or like like somebody else who's sort of just like doing it. So my question for you is, if you could do anything without judgment from other people, what would your alter ego be?
That's something I've never really thought about before. I feel like when I think about people I really admire, I think it's kind of this ultra confidence that I find really appealing, like women who wear short shorts, which I have never done in my life, people who wear bathing suits at the beach, which seems like so low level confidence, but I don't know. I think I definitely think of the way that I dress as kind of my suit of armor. Like, I'm fairly femme and modest, and I kind of need to feel put together before I leave the house. And I kind of wish that I could just leave in, like my Doc Martens and my booty shorts and just feel attractive and not like I'm wondering, are my thighs jiggling? Am I not like perfectly smoothed out where I need to be smoothed out? And yeah. And so I also think my alter ego might be a lot more masculine than I currently present as. Sometimes I feel like I'm doing very low level drag when I leave the house and I deliberately wear jeans or my overalls and no makeup and Converse, and it kind of feels like an outfit to me, but it probably just looks like completely ordinary, boring clothes to anyone else. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I've never really thought about having an alter ego at all because I feel like, leaving the house every day is already its own form of a costume.
I forgot to ask you to say your name. Could you say your name?
Sure. Liz Vogt.
So let's say that you were to take on this alter ego, that you're building this character in your head. Maybe that character is more masculine. What does that person act like? And do they perform, or do they have any special talents?
Um, yeah, I think something that I've always truly loved is singing music. And it's a side of me that only comes out when I'm really drunk, which is why every karaoke night is like completely disastrous at the end of it. Um, so yeah, I would love to be kind of like this like traveling bard, I suppose, which sounds really Burning Man. But yeah, maybe kind of an Elton John like, just like mask femme, kind of confident singer. Yeah, I don't know. I clearly haven't really thought this one through at all.
I realized I'm gonna do this thing. Could you like clink your glass a little bit and then set it down? I'm gonna get some sound of it.
Oh, that's ASMR.
You're great at this. That was awesome. Um, okay, do you play that? Is that a guitar?
It is.
Is it itty bitty or is it normal size?
It's 3/4 size.
Okay, cool.
For my itty bitty hands.
Do you play?
Not really. I mean, I do, but not well.
Is there any sort of riff that you know, or like a couple chords that I could record you playing?
Yeah. I know a couple chords.
Yeah.
But not like finger picking or anything like that. It's probably super good tune.
Do you know any songs?
I know some songs, but I mean, I would have to sing, and I don't know if I'm confident enough to sing. But yeah.
What are the songs that you know?
Ryan, Sufjan.
What was it called?
Oh, like a lot of Sufjan songs. Joanna Newsom. Kind of classics like I'll Fly Away. Yeah, I really want Catherine and I might start like a duo together, because I don't sing alone. I only sing with other people.
What's a Sufjan song that you know that you, or have you ever noodled around on a Sufjan song on the guitar?
Yeah, I've done That Was the Worst Christmas Ever a couple times. I don't know if I remember the chords. It's actually just that 4 over and over. So
That's really cool.
if you knew it, I would sing it with you, but
I could get the lyrics out. I heard it.
oh,
once.
because I do harmonies.
Oh,
That's what I
right.
feel like is the thing that draws me to music, is doing it with other people, not by myself.
Mm-hmm. So if your alter ego, like if you had a stage name and you were performing, you're a traveling bard and you were very mask, what would your alter ego mask traveling bard stage name be?
I don't know. I feel like I would need to think about it. I've only thought about like my own like femme presenting names. I don't know. I'm not very showy. Oh, that's the LIRR,
Oh,
Long Island Rail.
just 1 second.
You can see it from the window.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Awesome. It's so funny when I put these on, I can hear so much more. Like I'll be standing on the street, and if I have the levels cranked up, I can hear a conversation happening across the street. Which is
Wow.
like a good
That's really
argument for
cool.
hearing aids, actually.
Yeah.
You can just hear more.
It's like a ASMR.
Yeah. Okay, but if you had to pick an alter ego name,
I think Alden. It's a family name, and I've always wished that, if I were a boy, that had been my name, because Elizabeth is really boring.
would you mind saying that in the form of like, I think my name would be?
I would, but I don't think it's good enough of an answer to say again.
I think it's good.
Yeah,
Better than
don't.
Llewyn Davis.
Yeah, that would be good. All I'm thinking is like the like exotic dancer names I would choose for myself.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah.
What? We can mix it up. What's your exotic dancer name?
I always thought it'd be really fun to be an exotic dancer and go by Plain Jane. Just kind of like subverting expectations and not having a lot of pressure. Because then I could just be like, I'm just Plain Jane. Like, what are you expecting from this? That's also the fake name that I use at coffee shops. Just Jane, not Plain.
So pivoting a little bit, do you ever go to Pride?
I have, yeah.
Yeah. Is it your scene? Do you like it?
I really like going to Pride, and I have in the past, but I kind of feel like in some way I don't really know if I belong there, because I look extremely hetero. I would say that I'm bi, but it still feels kind of weird to me to identify as queer in any way. So it kind of feels weird going somewhere where the point is to be a safe space for queer people to dress like they want to, act like they want to, say anything they want to. And in some way, I guess I feel like I would be not appropriating that, but I don't want to be like one of those straight appearing people who's like ruining Pride. So
Let's say that you were, let's say that Tyler took his dream job in an underwater cave in Mongolia, and it had no cell service, and he was going to be gone for 20 years. And you happen to be dating a woman, and then you were at Pride. Do you feel like there are things you would want to do at Pride? Or do you have like, I don't know, do you have like a this would be the most rockin' Pride ever sort of fantasy? Like for me, it's like I would be wearing a gold bikini top and dancing on some type of elevated platform, and everybody would be watching me and wanting to be me and also wanting to do me.
I don't know if that's ever been my Pride fantasy. Although I would probably want to go more to, like the Pink Parade or Dykes on Bikes events. I think if you've ever listened to Stephen Sondheim and Ladies Who Lunch, one of his finest songs, he has a paragraph about ladies who watch and how they drink and are just really mean about everyone. So I feel like that's more me at events, is kind of just watching everyone else do their thing, drinking, and putting up a running commentary with my friends about it. So I don't know, in some ways I feel like I'm not the person who wants to be looked at. I want to experience the things around me, but I don't know. Maybe I'm not unself-conscious enough to truly enjoy myself like that at a public event.
Totally valid. I could see you, I think in the future where we have Today Show hosts narrating Pride parades the way that we have people narrating the royal weddings. I think you would make a great snarky Pride commentator.
Thank you. I mean, that's kind of what Twitter feels like. So, and I don't have to do it in person.
So last question, could you say the words, my alter ego would be?
My alter ego would be.
Okay, cool. Thank you. No, I think good. Now I need to sit here in silence and take the tone of the room.
Mm-hmm.